Good morning. It's time for Trending Live. It's still Culture Daily on Theme Music TV. My name is Amy Cherry, and today we're not doing the normal telling you what's going on social media. Today we're having an interview with the crew and cast of the movie 9. We just watched the trailer. They're going to tell us more so that you get a reason to go and watch it at the Silverbird Cinemas. Hi.
Hello. Good
morning. Good morning. So I have here with me Angela White.
Yes.
Please remind me of your
Chastity
name.
Saunders.
Chastity Saunders, and then?
And my name is Sheree.
Sheree. Okay, yes. Okay. How are you feeling?
Very good.
Did you just come to Ghana or you've been here for a while?
Yeah, I just landed literally 4 days ago. And they just landed yesterday.
Yeah, I landed yesterday.
What has it been like?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great to be back. I love Ghana.
All right. So we're going to head straight into the movie 9.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little about the
Absolutely.
movie?
It follows a Los Angeles homicide detective who's in the search of the killer of his daughter. And he partners up with our lead actress, Rosemary Zimmo, who is of South African descent, and she starred on Savage Beauty on Netflix. And unbeknownst to him, when he partners up to try to investigate this mystery murder dealing with witchcraft rituals, he partners with all assassin team, there's 9 of them, who hunt and kill supernatural beings.
Oh, so that's the reason for the name 9? Or the
Yeah, 9 is a secret order of female assassins who hunt and kill supernatural beings.
Okay.
And the detective has no idea he's partnering with them.
I see. Yeah, I see. But you're a cast of the movie.
Yes. So I play Alani Jordan, and she is the only African-American actress in the film. She's a foreign exchange student that comes to Ghana to take classes, not knowing that she's going to get into a world of craziness. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell you too much about Alani. You have to come to the screening tonight.
That's fine. But tell us more about the cast, people who are involved.
Absolutely.
You mentioned that this was shot in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles and Ghana. We shot it here for 16 days. Chris Atto, your own, directed it. It's the EP on it as well, and also stars in it. Your very own Ajite Nang stars in it. Juliet Ibrahim. We also brought in Ken Henshaw from Nigeria. It was her first time shooting a film in Ghana, and we brought over about 20% of Nigerian crew. 80% was Ghanaian crew, and it stars all your favorites: Siko Osei, Fred Amugi, and it was just a labor of love. You know, we were 2 Americans, about say 20% non-American and another culture, and the rest was Ghanaian, and we employed over 160 people.
Wow,
Yeah.
Wow, that is great. What was it like working with people from here, and then all the people that you had to bring together to put this together?
Well, I do the sound, which is the music supervision. So the music has to match the action, the visuals of 9. So it was exciting because I step in around post, which is after a shot. So me being in LA, I had to get up early to talk to everyone here. So it was an exciting experience. And then I'm here now to finally meet everybody I work with.
All right.
So that's nice.
So what should we be expecting? You've told us about the movie.
Yes.
Why would someone want to come to watch it?
There's a lot of reasons. For Ghanaians in particular, this is your film. And the way to expand Ghanaian territory internationally is by making sure it's financially successful. The only way to make sure it's financially successful is to have great box office numbers. You know, we premiered at South Africa at the Joburg Film Festival last year. We did the Cannes Film Festival in Cannes, France this May. We did New Orleans, the Essence Film Festival. Now we're doing our world premiere here for Ghana. It's a love letter to Ghana, and this is how we expand Ghanaians' territory in the film industry. Very, very important.
All right. So you were telling us a little about your role in the movie.
Yes.
Will you tell us some more about yours as well, or like other casts as well?
Yeah, so she plays Alani Jordan, which is the exchange student. We have Damien D. Smith, who plays the Los Angeles grieving homicide detective. Chris Atto plays a theologian expert in witchcraft and rituals, professor. Julia Ibrahim plays his wife, and we don't really know much about her character, and so she's unknown.
Supposed to be like
Yes,
push
right.
more suspense.
Yes. We don't know much about her character, but she plays his wife. Siko Osei plays her
My
roommate,
best friend,
and best friend in the movie. Ajite Nang plays Chris Atto's father.
Okay.
Yeah, in this movie.
Ajite Nang plays.
Yes.
That's
Yes, we aged
see.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fred Amugi plays a witch doctor.
Okay.
It's a fantasy thriller, you know, and it was so cool for me to come over and to get to work with all these amazing actors that I didn't always know too much about, you know, and it was a cross, you know, promotion for us, I feel. Yeah, for sure. And it's like we're all African descent, right? And I feel like it's so important for Hollywood to come here. As an African American actress, I'd never been here before filming this movie. So it was so awesome because I got to come to Africa for the very first time to be a part of a feature film that was going to be filmed in Ghana. And I feel like I got to dispel a lot of myths about what Africa is or working over here, you know, and I'm able to go back and tell people how incredible it is. Now they have so many other producers coming and working now that Angela and Silverline have come over, and I'm ecstatic about that. It's really
what are some of the things that you have learned through the cultural exchange?
Oh my God, I love the people here. I absolutely love the people. I love the scene here. Like, it's so lively. We even went out last night to have a cast dinner. And it's just, it's a lot of camaraderie here. I love the people. I love to go to your beaches. The food is amazing here. The culture is
what has been your favorite food so far?
I would say jollof rice is my favorite. Maybe a little fufu. You know, I'm a foodie, so I have.
We had it on set.
Yeah, when I was filming here,
it was
we had tons of amazing, delicious foods, and it was just really, really cool to get the culture experience of what Ghana is.
All right, what's of you?
I just got here yesterday, so it's my first trip to Ghana. So thank you. This is my second day, so I'm excited.
Okay, so you're yet to experience all that. Okay. Tell us a little about production.
The actual production of making this film. So the production took it was written by Erica Joy and Brianna Cole, who are both African-American women. And it was pitched to me as a short film from Chris. And I was like, I'm not going to go all the way to Ghana for a short film. So I asked Erica, can you turn this into a feature within the next month? And she said, yes. So she turned it into a feature in the next month. We worked on it for 3 months. And then 5 months from the beginning of the 3 months, we were in Ghana prepping this film. We did most of our casting here locally with the local casting director, Mawuku. And we were able to find, our cast within like 2 weeks. Christopher had a lot of friends too that he was able to call to make this happen. Like I called Chassie to make this happen. And then once we started production, it was literally in 16 days we had to shoot this film, and we shot it.
It was fast and furious. It was amazing. And it was so incredible, you know? Yeah.
It looks like a smooth ride. Were there some challenges?
There's always challenges. There's nothing ever smooth, and that's okay. That's filmmaking. Any filmmaker would know that if there wasn't challenges, it would be strange. There's always challenges. Whether there's challenges, most of the time with every filmmaker is time and money. There's two major issues with a filmmaker. We never have enough time, and we never have enough money, and that's the same thing here. And then on top of that, there's cultural differences. We have multiple languages spoken on set. Also, it's cultural differences of how we do filmmaking versus how in Hollywood we do filmmaking. So there was a lot of teaching and education going on as well, because my company, Silver Lining Entertainment, wanted to make sure we still had the Hollywood standard, because this is an international film. Even though we shot it in Ghana, we want the world to see it. Very important. This is not a local film. And so to make sure it's not a local film, it has to have that Hollywood glitz and glamour and stamp on it. And that's why we've premiered at other places.
All right. So talking about premiering at other places, you're also talking about hosting movie festivals. What took it so long to make this go worldwide?
Well, you said what took it so long?
Yeah.
Well, it's just the film had to be ready as well. So, you have to test the film as well to make sure that whatever you think is good, other people receive as good. Because just because you think it's good doesn't mean other people think it's good, right? So we have to test it. We have to go other places. Usually people do a year of a film festival run, which we didn't do. We didn't do a traditional film festival run. We only shown it at 3 places. That's nothing. Normally people show it at like 20 to 30 places. And then you might even have like different focus groups who are just looking at it, changing the film, tweaking it. A big studio Hollywood film, they would have tested the hell out of film. So we only did three tests, and that was enough to say, okay, we're ready to go out with this film.
Right. Yeah. All right. When you have you seen the movie come together?
Oh yes, because placing and finding the cues for the music and the whole scoring, like we work with Tolu, who's from Nigeria, and then Trickmatic and Gomez as well. And then we mix. We have some American music and some Ghanaian and African music. Okay. So the whole process is just finding the right fit. And of course, Angela, they have to approve, So sometimes we would send music, or they would send, And she's like, it needs a little bit more, you know, so just to make the whole chemistry come together and match.
Okay, but what was it like working on something which you had not seen the cast? You had not seen what it was looking like. So how were you able to put that together?
I got to learn them. So it's fascinating seeing her and meeting her now because her character is another way, and I'm not going to tell you because you have to watch the movie.
That's fine.
But seeing them on screen and watching it over and over and watching and the whole editing process till now is a beautiful experience.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what was
more.
the music choosing process like? Because like you said, you have to choose different type of music, sounds and all that. So what was the process like?
Well, that's basically like making it match the scene and the intensity of it. Angela wanted live. Some of the music and the songs are live vocalists from here.
Okay.
So it was a whole process with Trigmatic and Gomez, cultivating that, finding the right people, and making sure it matched. It just has to feel right.
Right.
So
Right.
I think we got it. We definitely got it.
I can
Yeah, the
tell.
soundtrack for the score, which I know you guys call soundtrack, it's phenomenal. We came here, Chris and I, last year and used an orchestra. We had 20 live musicians in a small room and recorded the score of the film. And it's actually beautiful. A lot of the instruments are native only to Ghana tribes here, so it's very unique, and the music is just fantastic.
Okay. You didn't want to tell us too much about your role, but still, we want to know, when you received that particular role, did it feel like you had to step out of your comfort zone to be a different person, or it was like, oh yeah, I could do this, like this is my character, this is something I could easily do?
No, it was definitely something that I had to work at. I was extremely excited when I got the call, when Angela called me. I was in Tulum actually on vacation, and I found out I would be going to Ghana in 2 weeks' time. So it was very exciting for me. I've always imagined being an international, actress, and so this was my first opportunity to do that. And I'd never been to Ghana, so it was like very interesting for me also to find out the actresses that I will be working with. At that time, I found out that Rosemary Zimu would be our leading lady, so I went on Netflix and I watched everything I could watch of hers. I also watched everything I could find on Kate. I just did my research to find out all of these amazing actresses, Juliet Ibrahim, and I'm like, this woman has over 1 million followers, and I love what I do as an artist, so it was very, very cool for me to get to do a lot of research on all the artists I'd be working with, also getting to work with Chris Attoh. He was our director, but he was also our leading man. So it was very cool for me to go and do all the research. And then I was playing a grad student. So that was very cool. It was like I got a chance to actually live out Alani Jordan in real time because she was a foreign exchange student, and I got to actually do that, like come here and have that experience of being here for the first time. So it was a brand new experience for me. And I love getting to dig and go deep to find a character. And she was very, very fun to get to know and to get to play because she's dating over here. She has friendships over here. And she's just very layered. So pulling back the layers of who she was, I definitely had to build her. She was a brand new experience for me creating her.
I see. That would be very interesting.
Yeah.
But do you have any memorable experiences that you love to share on set?
Oh my God. Well, first of all, Rosemary and I are close friends now. She's now come to visit me in Los Angeles. I took her to Coachella for her birthday last year. Her family has now hosted me and our entire cast and crew at her home in South Africa. But I really feel like I've made a family, I love Angela, and we knew each other in Hollywood, but this was our first chance to get to work together. And I'm really, really big on women's empowerment. So it was very important to me to get to see this whole process of what being a producer is, and getting to learn firsthand what it looks like to actually have to produce this and do this brick by brick and step by step. So it's been a learning curve for me. It's been like being on set, and I still feel like I'm in school. I still feel like I'm in that grad student program of Alani, getting to know more about myself as an artist, more about filmmaking, being a female producer in this industry, seeing how tough it is and how challenging it is, and just seeing Angela actually overcome all these challenges has been really, really inspiring to me as a future filmmaker.
All right. So I was going to get to women empowerment, women in this space. What do you think? It's like right now we're seeing women doing things that maybe first would have said, oh, it's just men are the ones who are dominating in this space. You have a sound person, or like you work with the music and you're a woman producing the movie as well. What is it like? What's the space looking like right now for women?
The women are definitely been in the space, and we've always been in the space. I think, excuse me, the transition now is that we're leading the space.
Yeah.
You can't do anything without females,
And that's nice
right?
to see.
Yeah.
It's like we're here. It's just a matter of more empowerment amongst each other, first and foremost. Just like men, you're united, women have to become united as well. And then we just need to make sure we have more financial support from the studios and distributors.
But don't you think that sometimes, you say when you're working with a woman, there are lots of challenges. Do you believe in that?
No, I mean, there's truth to it, to be honest with you. There's a lot, and it's just like working with men, there's difficulties. You have different difficulties with each gender. And I think with women, it's just a matter of women being used to working together in empowerment. There's a difference. I think the average woman is used to working for a man, so it's comfortable, it's familiar, but also it changes when you work for a woman because we're not used to seeing that. So I think the more women work together, we become more comfortable with it. In our country, we just had a first black woman try to run for the president of the United States, and there were some people who weren't comfortable with it. So I think it still needs to be something that people are comfortable with seeing a woman leader.
Yeah, I think as time goes on, we'll get very used to it. Like you're saying, we'll get comfortable. We'll know that, anywhere I go, if there's a probability that I'm going to meet a woman leader or a woman to take that position.
Absolutely.
Leader. But so finally, we're closing. You need to let people know why they should come and watch this movie. Just wet their
Yes, first of all, the movie comes out today. It comes out today.
Okay.
In the Accra Mall and the West Hills Mall. The tickets are only 100 CDs. You can buy it on the app. You can buy it online. You can call. There's a number that you can call. If you see a QR code, you can scan it to buy it. But we need you to come out today. The premiere is at the Accra Mall at 7 p.m. A red carpet premiere that starts at 5:30. It's going to be full of glitz and glam. If you want to come out and see the stars, you need to come. And then in general, it's a good, fun action thriller. It's sci-fi, it's fantasy. If you guys like Black Panther, you'll like this.
You love this.
It's different. And again, it shows off your country, Ghana. You're going to know the locations when you see the film. You're going to know the stars when you see the film. This is your film, and we need your support to take it further than Ghana.
All right, so we need your support to take it further than Ghana. Do you have any final thing to say?
Go see 9 today.
You won't regret it. This movie is full of so much action. It's so fun. It's a beautiful film. There's amazing actors in it, and you're never gonna know what's happening. It's gonna leave you on the edge of your seats, and you're going to be invested in these characters. You will not want to miss 9.
All right, you wouldn't want to miss 9, like she said. So of course you need to get your tickets for a cool 100 CDs and be at the Silverbird Cinemas today at 7 p.m. either at West Hills or at the Accra Mall, and you will not regret this one. My name is Amy Cherry, and that is how we wrap it up on Trending Live.